As much as I don't like to admit it to myself, what my dad did to me still has an effect on my life. I grew up in a little village in Dorset. From the outside world, we were no different to any other family. But what people didn't see, not even my family, was that I was being sexually abused by my dad. Most of the time, all I feel is anger towards him. But of course, there is some level of him that loved me and cared for me. He was sentenced to 14 years in prison, but recently I found out he's been released. Hi, I was just wondering if I could have a conversation about contacting my father.
What I want to do is find out what you would like to say to your dad.
I guess then there's a pathway to the conversation that I'd have. It would be, first of all, do you remember the first time that you sexually abused me?
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate saying that word. I hate saying it. I feel shame when I say that word, and even though I shouldn't, it's just weird, isn't it? What your subconscious does to you.
Stuff that's not our fault, we feel guilty about.
I know. What does he think about me as a person?
Yeah.
You know, why was that more important, or did he not care? You know, he's supposed to love me. He didn't. Like, he just hurt me, and it like completely.
Yeah.
Like, it shatters. Nervous laughing. Yeah. Obviously, I don't find the situation funny.
I mean, one of the things that I put to him is, don't you think this is the right thing to do? And we'll go from there. You're a hell of a lady.
Thank you so much, Mike. Please drive safe.
I've located where your father is. He was living in sort of rented accommodation, I guess, you know, sort of cheap council house end stuff, and unemployed, living on benefits and doing lots of walks. So I arranged to go and talk to a police officer who is now his main offender manager. Okay. At a time when I was hoping I might be able to meet your dad as well. And didn't work out. And he said that your father had made the decision that no, he couldn't handle it and he didn't want to do it. I mean, the excuses, you know, he came up with, he's done a fair bit of therapy, I understand, and he says that he thinks that it might cause him to step backwards in that program of development.
I barely got any therapy. Like, you know, I've had to deal with it all myself, and you know, you're making progress. Well, in one part of me is like, great, hopefully that means he won't hurt any more children. Yeah. But another part of me is like, God, you don't know you've born. He's just so childish and cowardly and weak.